Before we get into, the usual JJK appellations that y'all come to these videos for, I wanted to dedicate some yap time to talking about the whole map situation because, well, I don't know. I guess I make these videos in order to kind of document my experience with different series, and, these days I'm trying to be like more all-encompassing when it comes to just conveying my thoughts on shows or episodes or, that type of stuff. Basically, I'm trying to move in more of a direction where I analyze not just how the shows make me feel, but also like, I don't know, kind of like talk about why the shows might be making me feel some type of way, and yeah, I don't know. Basically, okay, back on the topic at hand. The map is, all the stuff that's going on with like the animators and stuff. I've noticed that, at least for me personally, the confirmed knowledge that niggas are working under shitty conditions to get these episodes out is like, I don't know, it's kind of hampering the experience of the Shibuya arc for me. And like, not even on some like holier than thou type shit. Like, I still think these episodes are torch, bro, and like, I'm damn sure still going to be a consumer of this franchise on a week by week basis. I'm going to see the season through. But it's like, there's a small part of me now that'll like watch a scene like, I don't know, the scene where Mahoraga got splashed into the rooftop pool. Beautiful scene, by the way, probably my favorite scene in the whole episode. But I'll watch the scene and I'll be like, damn, that shit was some flames, bro. Like how they made the water all wavy and the colors and stuff, and then some random demon voice will pop out the side of my head like Sukuna talking about, a nigga in Japan hasn't seen his family in 42 days, and I'll be like, damn, that's kind of crazy though. I do think there's also a certain level of like dissonance that comes with being a content creator that speaks on the series so heavily, because it's like, damn, bruh, I'm most definitely profiting off of this series more than well, not the creator, I suppose. Like, Gege Akutami can most definitely do a money spread on me, but like, at least as far as the staff go, mainly like the animators in them, yeah, it's kind of backwards, and like, I don't really think it's something that can be attributed to content creators. Like, I think we as creators play our role in the overall global anime brain rot industrial complex, and like, I don't think creators getting compensated is a bad thing. It's not like we're on MAPPA payroll or can really do anything, especially from 7,000 miles across the sea. But yeah, I just felt compelled to share my sort of scrambled thoughts around that aspect of the anime before I got into the fun stuff, because I mean, I'm not even gonna cap, bro, the MAPPA situation was lingering in the back of my mind throughout the entirety of this episode, and I hope that this might be somewhat of a lesson learned for whatever rich dude is forcing these workers into these bullshit ass schedules, but realistically, probably not. I've come to realize with these past few episodes that Sukuna is the physical embodiment of a villain. He clears his path and annihilates both humans and cursed spirits alike with no hesitation. I'm gonna be completely honest right now, okay? No holds barred, no shame in my game. Don't laugh, bro. But last night, I deadass had a nightmare about Sukuna, bro. I swear on everything I love, bro. Like, I know I already told y'all in the last vid that Sukuna fits into this very specific type of villain trope that just makes me quake in my boots. But I'm not gonna lie, bro, I didn't think it was this bad, bro. Like, a nightmare about another is crazy meat munching when you think about it. Bro, do you know how disappointed I was with myself when I opened my eyes, bro? Because like, there's always that little delay when you wake up, like right after a dream where your brain is like rendering what you just dreamt about into a save file. Bro, do you know how childish I felt after my shit rendered when I realized a literal anime villain had my heart rate up? Yeah, not my brightest hour, dog, but all that aside, the same thing that scares me about Sukuna, that being just the pure unpredictability of his character, that same unpredictability is low-key what I think makes him so entertaining to watch, bro, because I feel like with Sukuna, bro, you never really know what type of time this man is gonna be on, right? Like, show of hands, bro, show of hands. How many of y'all came into this episode expecting to see Sukuna walk out the cut mid-squabble with a bucket of popcorn and a strawberry Fanta? Bro, if you don't put your hand down, old lion ass. It's like Sukuna as a character overall just moves in such mysterious ways. I feel like his existence alone leaves me with more questions about JJK than any other character, group of characters, or concept in the entire franchise. Like, what is this nigga's end goal? He gives me like Hisoka type smoke demon type vibes, like I just want to scrap all day vibes, but like they never actually explain why this man acts in the manner that he does. I think my biggest question when it comes to Sukuna though is like, bro, what is this man's obsession with Megami, bro? Like, I feel like every 5 seconds, this man just randomly has Megami on the mind for no apparent reason whatsoever. He was willing to risk his life in the Mahoraga scrap just to save Megami after he threw his life away. He was willing to intentionally and consciously shrink his domain during the Mahoraga scrap purely and for the sole purpose of protecting Megami. Like, I get it, bro. Okay, he's one of my favorite characters too, but god damn, bro. He's not gonna join your side, bro. You're not about to Sasuke this, bro. I'll tell you that much for a fact right now, bro. My boy Megami, come on, bro. He's not like that, bro. Mahoraga had some of the meanest and most aggressive movements I think I've ever seen in a shonen fight. Alright, look, I'm a big fan of Mahoraga's design, right? He gives me like biblically accurate angel vibes with like the wings for eyes and the little halo wheel he has over his head. I've always been a fan of that aesthetic, bro. Angelic abominations, really cool stuff in my opinion, right? Okay, cool beans. But look, I'm not even gonna cap, bro. This Mahoraga is a little too damn belligerent for my liking, bro. Like, what did the boy Mr. Graduation 4414 say? He said this had aggressive movements. Yeah, bro, I definitely feel you on that one, bro, because I don't know, bro. How do I put this? The way he moves, bro, he just looks like he slams for no valid reason. Like, I don't know if it's the lack of humanoid eyes or maybe them wild ass chompers he got showing on my screen 24/7, but something about Mahoraga just gives me the vibes that he doesn't have a single thought going on behind those wings apart from pure destruction and cruelty. Regardless of all that though, I think Mahoraga's introduction into the series definitely offers some interesting new story elements to be explored because, I mean, well, for one, we have the whole thing where Gojo, El nigga. But nah, we have the whole thing where Gojo essentially hinted at Mahoraga being able to smoke him or like at least match him at the very least, although I don't know if it's possible for Mahoraga to adapt to a literal infinity force field because, like, wouldn't that just take infinite time to adapt to? Semantics. The fact that Megumi has Mahoraga in his bag, albeit deep in his bag if we look at it from the perspective of like him actually subjugating Mahoraga, which, look bro, he's gonna need about 1 trillion more bunnies and toads and shit if he plans on making any sort of progress in subjugating goddamn All Might over here. But the fact that Mahoraga does technically still have the possibility of being subjugated by Megumi, hey bro, all I'm saying is don't sleep on Megumi, bro. Like, if he can somehow manage to catch this legendary ass Pokemon at some point in the series, Megumi will basically be able to take on anybody, bro. Like, unless the op in question has just a super destructive ability that can just wipe out Mahoraga all at once, kind of like Sukuna's domain / bow and arrow combo, hey bro, we may be looking at the future strongest, bro, the future honored one, if you will. But for now, yeah, nah, bro got a long way to go in life with that type cut.
You got a long way to go in life with that type cut. You a dickhead.
I gotta put some respect on Yuji. He just had his body used to kill thousands of people and he still had the will to get up and keep fighting. Look bro, all I'm gonna say is this, okay? Yuji is a better man than me, bro, because I, for one, yeah, nah, I'm not shouldering the burden of another man's actions. Even if he is using my body to commit the atrocities in question, that's, you know what I'm saying, that's on him. Like, last thing I saw, a random volcano man was shoving 10 fingers down my throat, then boom, I wake up with murder on my mind. But like, again, that wasn't me. Like, you got a problem, you could talk with the other guy, like my name is Bruce Banner, but like, I'm also not so sure if you really want to do that because he's not really a big fan of being pressed or disrespect, and he really likes chopping off vital body parts. But nah, jokes aside though, I do feel pretty bad for Yuji, even though me personally, nah, let me stop. But nah, I do know that Yuji took his role as the first line of defense against Sukuna pretty damn seriously, and I can see how having to live with the knowledge that you indirectly caused thousands of innocent deaths can really mess you up. So, you know, my heart goes out to Yuji and his loved ones, but look bro, I'm gonna just keep it a stack right now, just giving my personal experience with the scene, if you will. As heart-wrenching as the scene was, you know, it was probably like Yuji's rock bottom if we're being honest, but you bet I was still bumping my head a little bit when they started playing the opening, bro. Like, I've seen discourse on the internet that gives me the impression that a lot of people weren't big fans of the decision to play the opening during Yuji's breakdown, which I kind of get, you know. I respect the opinion that the scene should have just cut the soundtrack altogether. The scene definitely would have been more raw had they adopted that direction, but I don't know, bruh. Like, something about the cruel irony of having that opening play during what's probably the lowest point of the season, it's very in line with the overall tone of the past few episodes, in my opinion at least. Like, it was very wicked Sukuna coded irony. Anyway, yeah bro, happy Thanksgiving, thanks for watching, and always remember, turkey clears ham.